What's up, guys? How's it going? How are we doing here? You're talking to the next member of the Jewish faith right here. You're speaking to a fella that's going to totally do all of the required reading and totally going to make it past the interviews. You're looking at a future recruit to the Jewish people. Alright, I'm thinking about it. I'm pondering it. I've been mulling it over. I've been activating the almonds, and I'm thinking about becoming the next recruit to the Jewish people. Yeah. Since everyone already dislikes me so much, what could go wrong if I converted to the Jewish people? What could go wrong? You know. I can read. Not well, but I can read. I can recite things. And really, it would only make sense. It would only make sense. My life is only going to make sense to me. My life is only going to make sense to me if I convert to Judaism, and then and only then, once I become a Jewish person, will the way that the world treats me make sense to me. Then and only then. I need to become a Jewish person, and then the way the world treats me will all make sense. Then and only then. So, I can read, kind of. I can't comprehend much of what I read, but I can read sometimes when I want to. Sometimes when I want to read, I can read. And, you know, I can talk, kind of. Sometimes I can talk when I want to talk. So, what can go wrong if I meet with rabbis somehow and then convince them to let me become a Jewish person, and then I read the required things that I have to read, and then do the song and dance, and then become a Jewish person, and then and only then will the massive amount of negativity that has been thrown my way while existing on the internet make sense. Then and only then, once I can definitively say that I am a Jewish person, then even if I'm a converted Jewish person, once I am able to definitively say that rabbis have ordained me a Jewish person, then and only then will the nonsensical amount of negativity that I have experienced directed at me in my life make sense. Then and only then, once rabbis have ordained me a converted Jewish person, and I have assumed the Jewish identity, then and only then will I feel somehow like I have done something that has warranted that is that I'm not saying the Jewish people deserve the negative attention or anything like that, but I'm saying I will no longer be confused as to why people have a problem with me for absolutely no reason. Like, once rabbis have ordained me a part of the Jewish people, then 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 it will all of the problems that people have with me simply for existing will no longer be a mystery to me. It will no longer be a mystery to me. And this is why I need to be recruited to the Jewish people by rabbis, and this is totally going to work out. It is totally going to I can totally read. I'm really good at reading. And if anyone tells you that I can't comprehend anything, they're lying to you. And I'm totally going to be able to memorize shit and like pass some kind of rabbi administered literacy test or something like that. So, I think it's totally going to work out. And it's going to be a good time. It's going to work out, and it's going to be a good time. They're totally going to let me convert. They're totally going to let me become a Jewish person. It's totally going to happen. Anyone who's saying that they're not gonna let me become a Jewish person is lying. They're totally gonna let me become a Jewish person. All right. And once I become a Jewish person, it's all gonna make sense. It's all once they let me become a Jewish person, it's all gonna make sense. All of the just inherent negativity that people send my way simply for existing on the internet it's all gonna click, and it's all gonna make sense once rabbis declare me a Jewish person. It's all gonna make sense. All right, look, guys. Look, you may not like it. You may not like it. This may upset you. But look, we need to gather around. Gather around. Because I have to continue making my announcement. Alright? My announcement has not reached its conclusion, and I need to continue repeating myself to any and everyone that is following the continuity and the lore and the story of my poverty-stricken life. Okay? I'm the next free agent that is going to join the Jewish roster. Alright, I'm a free agent looking for a people to be a part of. Alright, I am a free agent looking for a people to be a part of. And I've decided that because everyone already dislikes me so much, that I would be a perfect fit for the Jewish people. My talents are best suited being a part of a people such as the Jewish people. It would only make sense that if I'm going to find a home anywhere, since I am such a highly disregarded and infamous person that is not beloved because of how unbeloved I am everywhere I venture, it would only make sense that if any people were to take me in, and if I were to actually feel as if I'm a part of people anywhere, it would be if I were ordained a Jewish person by a rabbi, therefore a representative of the Jewish people. It would only make sense, since I'm so disliked and unbeloved everywhere I go, for me to bring my talents, to bring my skills and talents to the Jewish people. That is the only way forward for a guy that is so unbeloved as me, is to bring my talents of being unbeloved and beguiled everywhere I go to the Jewish people. You know, I can bring us to heights of infamy, the likes of which the Jewish people have never seen. If only a rabbi were to ordain me a part of the Jewish people, I could bring us to heights of being disliked as a people that we've never seen before. I could make us the most unbeloved people in the world. If only the Jewish people would ordain me a Jewish person, I could get it done for all of the Jewish people. I could make us the most unbeloved and disrespected people on the face of the planet. Look at my YouTube channel. There are 0 people that give a damn about anything that I have to say, or my existence for that matter. And if only if only the Jewish people were to ordain me a Jewish person, I could make us even more disliked. I could make us the most disliked people in human history, with my talents of being both ignored, disrespected, and unbeloved everywhere I go. I could make it happen if a rabbi were to ordain me a Jewish person. I could bring us to heights of infamy that the Jewish people have not seen. Look, I have a lot to offer the Jewish people right now. Okay, I have a lot of tools in my arsenal, and I can make it happen. We can become more disliked. We could become more disliked. I could make us more disliked. If you were to ordain me a Jewish person, if you were to decree that I am now a Jew, from this point forward, Fran Man is a Jew, all you gotta do is say the magic words. You just gotta make it official. You just have to say that I'm Jewish. That's all I need to hear. You don't need to tell me that you believe that I'm ethnically Jewish. We can work that out at a later date. We could discuss that at a later time. You just need to tell me that I'm Jewish. And then I can make it happen for the Jewish people. I can make us more disliked. I could hurt our PR more than it's already been damaged. Okay? You just need to say the magic words, and you just need to say that I'm Jewish. If you just say that I'm Jewish, that's all I need to hear. And then we can discuss the ethnically Jewish part later. We can work that out later. But as long as you tell me that I am a Jewish person, I can make us more disliked. On a global scale, I can hurt our credibility more. All right? Look, if you tell me that I'm a Jewish convert, that's all I need to just tell me. Just give me the title of Jew. Just give me the title of Jew. Just declare me a Jew. And that's all I need to hear. I will make us so disliked. I could make us even more disliked than we've ever been. You just need to tell me that I'm a Jew. Just tell me that I'm a Jew. I just need to wear the title of Jew for the rest of my life, and then we're good. And then I'll make it. This was a match made in heaven. All right, this was a match. This was meant to be. It was meant to be. This was set in stone long ago, and you just need to tell me that I am a Jew, and then we can work the rest out later. But for now, this was supposed to happen. Okay, I'm a 5 point. I'm a 5 point Calvinist. If there's a Jewish equivalent of a 5 point Calvinist, I'm a 5 point Calvinist in Jewish form. And you just needed to, it was meant to be. I was supposed to become a Jew so that I can make us more disliked by the rest of the world. And my YouTube channel was the resume the entire time. My YouTube channel was the resume. And I can totally make it past the conversion process. I can totally make it through all of that bureaucracy. I can make it through the bureaucracy and the long-winded process of converting to becoming a Jew, and I don't need a fast pass to becoming a converted Jew, but I do totally need the title of Jew for personal reasons, and I need the title of Jew, even if it's a long-winded process. I need the ability to say that I'm a Jew, even if Jewish people don't believe me. I need the ability to tell other people. I need the ability to tell other people that I'm a Jew. Otherwise, my life won't make sense to me or other people. Only when a rabbi gives me the title of Jew will I be able to explain how disrespected I am constantly by the world, and then have it make sense to other people. I just need the title of Jew, and this is going to help the Jewish people as a whole out, because I have a talent for making people dislike me, and this is why Jewish people need to recruit me immediately, because I have a bizarre talent for not fitting in anywhere I go, and I kind of feel like the Jewish people owe me this in a way. You know, I feel like the Jewish people owe me this, and that this is going to be a good thing for Jewish people. And I don't care if it's a long-winded process. You know, I don't care if it's a long-winded process. I can totally, you know, I made it through the US legal system. I made it through the Department of Corrections chicanery. I made it through Department of Corrections tomfoolery and nonsensicalness. I've made it through the US legal system and very high levels of government supervision. I've made it through very high levels of direct government supervision for years. So this is why I'm totally okay with... Hold on. No, hold on. So, hold on. So, I don't know what this guy is talking about. I think this guy is talking about the fact that I was married. I think he mistook the word "I was married" to a Latina woman or Latino, because I don't believe in gendered, like, I don't believe in using English words that are gendered in Spanish grammatical structure. So I don't say Filipina either. Okay, I don't say Filipina, and I say Filipino even when I'm talking about a woman. And so I'm not subscribing to the rules of the Spanish language. Okay, I'm not letting the rules of the Spanish language dictate what I say in the English language. Therefore, I say Latino, even if I'm talking about a Latino woman. So, I was married to a Latino woman because the rules of the Spanish language do not dictate what I say in English. I was married to a Latino woman. Past tense. Past tense. Married to a Latino woman. Past tense. So I do not know what you were talking about when you are talking in present tense about whatever you're talking about in present tense. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Dating apps kinda suck dick. And I don't think that I'm ever going to meet a woman that I don't know, that I got along with like her in the way that I met her. So that was probably my shot at a long-term relationship. But when I am in a better economic situation, I don't even know if I want to open myself up to the fair weather friend nature of relationships nowadays, given my economic situation. I think I would have to figure out the IT certification that I'm looking into. I would have to figure out something with the IT certification that I'm looking into that could possibly get me a gig in IT via a staffing agency, and that might improve my economic situation. And then maybe, but I don't want to open myself up to the fair weather friend nature of relationships in the United States. I don't know what you were talking. There was not a legal divorce. It was a marriage that was not. I don't believe in legal. I don't believe that the government determines whether or not people are married, if that makes sense. I know from a legal standpoint, the government is not going to treat you like you have a wife if you don't get married, but I don't believe that the government determines whether or not I am in a marriage or not. I believe the woman that I'm fucking determines whether or not we are married. Well, see, like, if women are fair weather, like, if women are fair weather friends relationship wise, why the hell why the fuck would I ever give a fuck if the marriage is ordained by the government? If, like, why would I care if the marriage is sanctioned by the government or not, if women are fair weather friends anyway? Like, I don't know. It's just, why would it ever matter? Why would I want the government's, like, what, for tax reasons? What, like, for financial reasons? I don't even know the financial benefits of being married. I don't even know the financial benefits of being married, but, like, why would I want why would I want the problems that come with legally undoing a marriage? When why the fuck is it the government's business if I'm married or not anyway? Why is it the government's business how many times I've been married and divorced anyway? Like, the government's gonna fucking call me a woman beater if the woman decides to have a problem with me, like, fucking anyway. Like, if the woman starts making fucking legal accusations, I'm gonna be subject to the bullshittery of fucking United States police anyway. I'm gonna be subjected to the bullshittery of United States kangaroo courts and United States police, no matter goddamn what I do. If a woman gets involved in my life, if a woman gets involved in my life, like, fucking Jesus take the wheel, fucking anytime fucking a woman starts fucking making accusations to the police about me. But, like, why would I want to introduce the hassle of having the marriage legally sanctioned by the government so I can suffer all of the possible legal consequences of undoing the marriage, when fucking it could be as simple as we determine that we are married, because fucking marriage operates on the honor system basically anyway. Like, marriage literally fucking operates on the honor system because the government's not going to do a goddamn thing to enforce the sanctity of any marriage. So what the hell do I want the government's fucking approval or permission? You know, like, why do I want the government's decree that I'm married? I mean, like, people don't mind their own business. No one minds their own business anymore. Minding your own business is a lost art, and we're living in, like, literal hive mind land. We're living in pseudo hive mind land, even though the internet has less cohesion than ever. Even though the internet has less cohesion than ever, even though this illusion of cohesion that the internet has created, this illusion of community, this parasocial community shit that the internet has come up with, which is a delusion. Now it's a literal illusion. It's literal fucking fabricated nonsense, curated fucking fake communities that aren't actually real, like fucking communities that are tied together by fucking twine and like fucking money. Like these how do I put this? These people don't mind their own business in any way, shape, or form. Minding their business is a foreign concept to them. These people are sycophants on the internet. These people are ill-mannered sycophants that, what's it called? Ill-mannered sycophants that, words are really losing me right now, especially since I'm at a red light and I don't want to be shouting, but like these people, like, I don't know, it baffles me how these people spend their lives. They spend their lives casting stones from their balcony that is 4 feet off the ground. These people are on a balcony that is 4 feet off of the ground, casting stones at people that are 12 feet tall. Like, I don't know how to describe it. These people are lower than the people that they are casting stones at, and they think that they think that they should have a fourth of the information that they need to make an honest assessment. And I know they don't care. These people, I know these people don't care about the fact of the matter. I know they don't care about the truth. I know they don't care about the fact of the matter. But these people want to be judge, jury, and executioner as a hobby, and they think, they delude themselves into the notion they have to. I know some people are sociopaths. I know some people sleep at night soundly after doing horrible things. I know some people are literally like I know some people align. I know there are people that exist out there that are almost a living embodiment of a cartoonish depiction of evil, but part of me has to believe that these people aren't evil and that they're just convincing themselves that they're doing something harmless. Like, part of me has to convince myself, in order to not go insane, I have to convince myself that some of these people aren't living embodiments of cartoonish evil, and that they're convincing themselves that they're doing something harmless by wanting to be judge, jury, and executioner, while simultaneously refusing to interpret anything through the lens of good faith or anything resembling fairness or going off of the actual facts or anything like that. Like,